Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the winners of 4 straight, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida's offense will have the football first here. And this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Fighting him off. He'll pitch it. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Gators will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Here's the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this team. best staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
If he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That's reeled in. It's ball. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Using the ground game here. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Catch made just enough for first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was
So second and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
To the air, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Florida offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through the tackle. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
But nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And he keeps it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs here. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Manning. Moves left out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
To the air, it's Lagway. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. That doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his...
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and will reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He gets loose. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
But they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. What a catch by the sophomore.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Sturdivant.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Encroachment defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
To throw, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That's a design quarterback keeper. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up the 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Loss of 2. 3rd down coming up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this drive. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Using his legs, it's Baxter. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Grinding away with a running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Testing the right side here. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball is incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. The Gators will line up to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.